Today, survivors, I'm going to make you filthy rich, baby, with that Garou Chit that you so desire to buy all the Vestige items in Umbral Sands. Let's talk about it. And before diving in, shout out to MaceLink Gaming 8182 over on YouTube. He dropped a comment here on my tips and tricks video. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. But nevertheless, this is where I got the idea from buying and selling these Dragonwolf hides and turning them into leather. Alrighty, so starting things off in Umbral Sands, there are 3 different NPC locations. You've got the first camp being here. You've got a second camp being down here where this little quest marker is, and then you have a third camp being over here. I highly recommend placing a lodestone at each of these so you can just seamlessly teleport across both of or all 3 of them. But anyways, we're going to go to the third one here over on the right-hand side of the map. And once you arrive here in the Dunes of Uzer, if that's how you say that, we're going to turn around and you're going to see the vendor is located right here. And if we talk to this merchant, we're going to see that he has the ability, of course, you're going to see that he has the ability to sell us Dragonwolf Hide. And this is very important because in order to buy one of the Dragonwolf hides, you're going to see it's going to cost 25 of the chit. It's also important to note that you do have to be level 3 reputation with this Garou camp in order for you to unlock buying the Dragonwolf Hide. And in order to do this, you are going to have to complete some of the quests that these NPCs give you to increase your reputation. But once you do, you'll have the ability to buy the Dragonwolf Hide and then start the buying and reselling process. But here's where the magic happens. If you actually take this back to your base and turn that hide into actual leather via a tannery, well, it actually sells for more than what you bought it for. And the most efficient way that I have figured out doing this is basically buying as much of this as you possibly can with all of the chit that you have, going back to your base around at nighttime, and then go ahead and place down several different tanneries, and then drop each stack of 99 of the Dragonwolf hide into each tannery, start it up and ready to go. I highly recommend then going to sleep. This will instantly craft all of this stuff. Instead of making you wait for every single piece to craft, it'll just instantly craft all of the hide that is inside the tanneries. You can see we wake up here. Now look at all of that leather just sitting there waiting to be collected. But before you collect it, I highly recommend that you go and grab an Artisan potion. If you do have one handy, go ahead and consume one of those. And also you can even grab the Artisan ring from the Jewel Crafter's bench. This will also give you an additional 5% experience. And lastly, if you really want to top things off in mid-max, you can also consume one of the tasty sandwiches, and that will also give you an additional percentage here for experience gained. Go ahead and get all 3 of those buffs, then go collect all of this leather. Now, you're probably like me and you're completely overloaded with carrying weight, and if you know anything about fast traveling in Dragonwilds, traveling while overweight actually costs more of the law runes. So what you need to do is actually open up your personal chest if you have one, and then put all of your leather and all of your heavy items inside of that personal chest. Therefore, it reduces your weight. So when you go to fast travel, it will be cheaper for you to fast travel back to the Garou village. Once back at the Garou village, head back to the NPC, and you can see, look at this, baby, how much the leather actually sells back to this vendor for. And it is insane when it comes to the markup and profit that you can make from doing this over and over again. And I think this method is a huge W because not only do you have the ability to make a ton of chit, which is probably why you clicked on this video, but also because you get to level up your artisan skill very fast. You're basically knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone, and you're able to rinse and repeat this basically every single night cycle. You could do this even more so like throughout the day as you are adventuring and just let those tanneries constantly run if you desire, but for me, I found this to be the easiest method. As always, guys, let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe here on the channel as I am on the road to hitting 100,000 subscribers, and I would love to do so by the end of 2026. As always, guys, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you all on the next one.